Welcome to my 50th UAsk IAnswer video. Well, actually it's 51 because I did an A and B once, I think, if I remember correctly. So, but hey, what the hell, it's 50. What a milestone. Wahay, what a milestone. First of all, obviously, I'd like to thank all of my viewers and subscribers, of which I could do with a few more, if you know what I mean. And all those that sent me questions via either email or LinkedIn, those people that asked questions during my PM versus CM gigs, some unanswered questions from the APMG's Level Up series, because without you, I would not have reached this milestone. So thank you again. Okay, so on this momentous occasion, what's the subject of this video going to be? Well, maybe the fact I'm wearing red for danger is a kind of indicator, but I know it's probably going to be, go down a bit like a lead balloon, but in for a penny, in for a pound, I say. And you know, I have never been one not to voice my opinion or whatever before. So let's go with a video rant. Yeah, the rant is all about what are your pet hates about change management. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but before I start, just let me make one thing clear, or two things clear. It's not my intention to criticise, disparage, or to pass any kind of judgment on anyone or any organisation. It is merely my personal view, okay, of the main problems and challenges, or the things I think are a pain in the ass facing the CM profession today. So I'm more than happy, as always, to be challenged, questioned and quizzed over my views, as I've frequently stated. First of all, the plethora, that's a good word, plethora of change wannabes on LinkedIn. Many people seem to practice it or have it as a skill set on their LinkedIn profile when there is no obvious evidence in their role description. I don't really understand why. I don't really understand why people do this. What exactly are you trying to achieve? I don't know. If you're one of those people, then you're only doing yourself a disservice by saying you are, and clearly you are not fully adept in the discipline. You may have been or have been involved in a change project, but does that give you the license to say you are skilled at being a change manager? No, it bloody doesn't. Okay? I know they say that almost everyone is involved in change in some way, shape or form, but my question would be, to what degree? Was it just a cursory involvement, bit of communication, bit of training, or was it involvement at the coalface of change? If it's the former, you ain't no change manager, and you shouldn't put change management on your profile as a skill set, okay, or even mentioned. If it's the latter, then yeah, okay, why not change your LinkedIn profile to reflect what elements of change you've actually been involved in? Tell it the way it is. Tell the truth, okay? Not sit behind the old change management is part of my skill set. Right, that's number one out of the way with. Number two, that bloody annoying 70% failure statistic. This bloody myth has been going on for years and years, and again, most of you will know that this is one of my pet hates. But why? The main reason it is because that people use it without any knowledge of what exactly the truth is. It's used to sell services. It's used for blogs. It's used as headlines advertising whenever someone thinks it'll get them noticed. Yeah, haven't you realised? How about doing your homework first and checking to see if the statistic is backed up by empirical evidence, or the fact that others have rubbished the statistic time and time again? Oh no, that's a bit too easy for you, isn't it, eh? Yeah? We'll just use the 70% because I've seen it somewhere before. Just for clarity purposes, there is no empirical evidence to support this statistic. It is all anecdotal and hearsay, and is now unfortunately written into change folklore and used by the unenlightened and downright stupid. McKinsey, you have a lot to answer for, and the rest of you as well who blindly continue to use it without question. Get a life. Sorry about that. Right, the next one. To certify or not to certify? That is the question. Did you think I was actually going to forget this one? Never in a million years would I forget this. First off, I need to set out my stall. I offer a certificate. Yes, I do, for my training. A Highway of Change Agent certificate. Okay, so you need to take what I'm going to say with a pinch of salt, but in my defence, it was requested by my trainees, so who am I to argue? I don't. The question I have is, can a person who has attended one of these training programs and gained their coveted certificate really call themselves a change professional and practice change? For me, there are two answers. If they have previous experience, okay, under their belt, and they are seeking to augment that experience with certification, then yeah, sure. The only reservation I would have here is how long that experience was. If they have had no experience and want to practice change straight after their course, and their first step is to gain certification, then no. Change is not necessarily something that can be taught. Change is intuitive. Change is people-centric. Change is a calling, and real, pure change comes with experience. I think, again, personal opinion, there are too many certification programs out there, and those CM practitioners or people wanting to get into the discipline who want to become certified for whatever reason will be hard pressed to choose the one that they think is most suitable. I think that organisations offering these programs are purely focused on revenue creation as opposed to adding value to the change profession. Mine's not, but I would say that, wouldn't I? Certification does not mean that a person can deliver a successful change. It merely indicates, as with other kinds of training courses and studies, that you have gone through a learning program and have satisfied the requirements of a test, exam based whatever on what you have learned. Okay, enough of that one. Yeah, no, I wouldn't forget that one at all. Right, next one, the tick box template and dashboard brigade. I've seen many posts on LinkedIn requesting the provision of templates for a particular exercise, be it impact analysis, be it communication plan, business readiness or adoption and usage tracking, stakeholder analysis, et al. Or a checklist that can be used to make sure things are being done, or people will know what to do, or what is the best reporting dashboard even. Well, now I know it's kind of easy to use what's already available, but me personally, I always prefer to build my own to align with exactly what it is I want to achieve. It's also a bit like questions for surveys, which I've been asked for as well. Okay, choose your own. Try it. Yeah, might get you thinking. But whatever I have available, or whatever is available, isn't always necessarily good to go for what you want. And also you will need time to understand them, and we'll probably reformat them anyway, yeah, to suit you and what you want to do. And you could spend hours learning how to use a dashboard. Yeah, I would question whether this is the best use of your time. Shouldn't you be primarily concerned with the people side of change and provide only necessary and relevant data to satisfy whoever it is that needs to be satisfied, rather than sit in front of your laptop or desktop for the majority of the day playing about with templates, tools and dashboards and creating pretty graphs and slide decks to satisfy whoever it is you need to satisfy? And we all know who those people are, don't we? Right, next one is change management as an afterthought. Oh, I think it's a good idea. No, I think things are going wrong. I think we need to employ a change manager. This is one for all those organizations that will insist on only using project managers for projects. What is it about change management that you don't like? Is it too wishy-washy for you? Too soft round the edges? Yeah? Or people should deal with change themselves, shouldn't they? The cost? Is it that? What is it? What don't you like about change management? Why is it you only realise that you need a change manager when things are not going to plan because of all those damn awkward stakeholders you've got, eh? All that resistance you're getting, eh? Oh, we need a change manager. Change management should be included right from the word go to help with planning and trying to determine the impact and possible reactions to change from those that are impacted. If you really want to give your project a good chance of success, recognise the need for a change manager at project initiation, not just when the shit hits the fan and then panic about it. Right, getting no feedback. I think most of you will be aware of this one after my many posts on the subject on LinkedIn. It's kind of not directly connected to change, but it is, like it's associated with communication. I spend an inordinate amount of time on sending out information to people. So why do you not even bother acknowledging or sending me feedback to something that you have actually requested? You asked for it. So give me some feedback. This shows a lack of communication know-how and, to be honest, a disrespect for the sender. Why do you not think about the person at the other end who politely asks for feedback and who just gets naffle, zilch, nichts, sweet FA and any other colloquialism that you can think of? Eh? How about thinking about that for a change? If you were ever, if you were ever a fly on the wall here in my home office, you would be shocked at some of my antics, reactions and explicit language, far more explicit than I've been in this video, I can assure you, I use when this happens. And it happens a lot. Well, that's kind of tired me out. So I think I'll stop the rant now, but there are a lot of other things that do get up my nose, as well. But I don't want this video to become War and Peace. It's gone on for over 14 minutes already. So off my chest they are. Thank you. And I hope you don't take things personally. Maybe you will. I don't know. Cheers. I'll see you next time.